outside?
Shayla, how do you feel about yourself?
Are we on this again? How do I feel about myself?
Yeah.
Yeah. I feel pretty good. I'm happy in my life, so I don't know what you're implying, but I'm just fine.
You think you hot stuff just because you got a little ball player.
You are so petty.
I'm petty.
Irritated that I've moved on. You moved on with your wife. I've moved on with my life. Everybody's moving on. It's good.
So what, you think? You really think like he's better than me because he was in the NBA? Really?
That's not why I think he's better than you, Anthony.
Oh, well, tell me why.
I mean, Iman is just a good man, a stand-up guy, one who his children don't have to beg to be around him. He takes care of business like a man. So no matter what's going on between him and his ex, I never hear about it. You want to know why? Because he's a real man, and he takes care of it.
A real man. Okay. That's funny. See, you may call him a real man because he had to dribble with a basketball to get out of his circumstances. But I use this. So when that ball is done bouncing, this is always going to be working.
You know, another difference between you and Iman played in the NBA, which is the highest level of basketball you can reach ever. So he is, you might be here in business, but somebody like him, he stands on principles. He does what he's supposed to do. Maybe you can learn something from him.
Maybe I could learn something from him.
Maybe like how to be a good father, right?
Come here, buddy. You know, Shayla, you really need to start using what's up here instead of using what's behind you.
You just want to come over here and insult me. Well, guess what? You don't have to worry about what's behind me because it's not yours anymore. It belongs to the ball players, right? Guess you'll be outside with your son, right?
You want to go for a walk, big man? Yeah? We'll be right back. We're just going to go for a walk, okay?
The insults are strong with these two. You know, the insulting on both sides typically stops when both parties are over each other. The reason why they keep going back and forth with each other is because both of them still want each other. Because all this stuff he's saying about her and needing to stop using what's behind her, and she's saying how Iman is such a great father over him. If the opportunity presents itself for them two to be back together, they will. And guess what? Oh, I'm so sorry, baby. I was just mad. Yeah. You know I like what's behind you. Okay? It's all that's going to go out the door. The reason y'all are going around and around in these crazy behind circles is y'all still want each other. But here's the thing. Y'all both have to use some type of decorum and sensibility about the issue. Okay? So if Anthony, you don't want to see Iman holding your son, there's a possibility he's at the house, then of course you can't be inside the house because you're going to see him holding your son. And so I can understand, you know, you standing outside being with your son. However, if Iman is not there, and then go in the house and spend time with your child. Okay? Here's the thing, y'all. So in Georgia state law, as far as visitations, if you're married, and you have a child and y'all separate, then either party can take the child, whatever, and wouldn't be considered kidnapping. However, if you have a child out of wedlock and neither one of you are the parents, then legal custody must be established. However, at first, custody is presumably over to the mother because she's the nurturer and she's the one who had the child, and typically is the one who's with the child at such an early age. So it's just presumed that the mother has custody of her own child. Here's the issue with him just grabbing the child and going whatever he wants to. His name is not on that birth certificate, and he has no legal rights to that child. So far as the state of Georgia is concerned, Arby is the dad, even though we know Anthony is the father. If he picks Kai up and take him wherever he wants to take him without some type of legal custody and his name not on that birth certificate, he gonna find himself in a bit of a situation. All she got to have to do is call the cops and say that he took my son, I didn't tell him to take him. Who is he? He's his father. Okay. Is there type of any legal custody? Are y'all married? As soon as they say they're not married, they're gonna tell the father, sir, you're gonna have to go to court to get legal custody of your child. And typically, legal custody, they like to do 50-50. So 50% at your place, 50% at their place. Okay, that's typically how the state of Georgia likes to do it. And then all the other stuff, y'all work that out through mediation if you can. And if you can't, then the judge will decide for you. They'll just go strictly by the guidelines, okay? And most of the time, it's every other weekend, and you alternate holidays in order to have the child. Now, this is where, if you are being a parent, y'all just work this stuff out between the two of y'all. But of course, if you got a parent that don't want to, if y'all got both of y'all egos in a way and y'all hurt feelings in a way versus y'all child, then you need to go to court. And clearly, these two need to go to court so that way they can get some type of establishment set. And guess what, y'all? For legal custody does not necessarily mean there will be another DNA test. Anthony is convinced this is his son. The state of Georgia is only going to ask him, is this your son? And if he says yes, sign your name here. That's it, y'all. That is it. This whole paternity thing is over. The only way there could be a question now is if Arby pops up as the father when he has to take a DNA test to have his name removed. Because in the state of Georgia, once you sign your name on that birth certificate, this is your child. And the only way you're going to pull your name off of it is to do a DNA test to say you're not. Okay? So Arby is the one who has to now do another DNA test. And if his DNA test come back is not his child, then it's set in stone. However, our Arby DNA come back and it says that it is his child, now we got a problem. All right. But I think they're sticking with the storyline of this is Anthony's child. So they just need to go to court and do what they need to do, because all this back and forth, because the two of them truly want each other, but neither one of them want to give in. Amber better wake up, okay? Because if it's not her, it's going to be someone else. But 9 out of 10, he's going to double back. How many of us done been in that situation where you done been with your baby's father, ex-husband, or whatever, and y'all broke up and they came back around? Oh, it's going to happen, okay? Because they feel a sense of entitlement with you, and especially in Anthony's case. So go ahead and drop your comment down below. Tell me what you're thinking. As always, be your brothers and your sisters keeper. Keep God first. Don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel. And toodles.